Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements, proven by time, engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather at noon.
Good afternoon, Taylor Plott here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check on your latest forecast. To start off with a live look from your Arctic Air Skycam network as we hit 12 o'clock on this Tuesday. Seeing a lot of sunshine out there, but still some clouds, kind of a mix of sun and clouds. Basically the same situation like what we saw yesterday. That's going to be the case today, although our temperature is going to be bumping up just a little bit more, and it's already getting pretty warm out there. Current temperatures across the board: 83 in Huntsville, 82 in Fayetteville and Lawrenceburg, Pulaski as well as 82, 85 degrees over here in Florence. I think Florence, the Shoals area, has a really good shot at hitting that 90-degree mark today. And there'll be some other places around here that get close to that 90-degree mark. If you don't hit it today, there's going to be another chance you could hit it tomorrow, because we're dealing with some more dry conditions as we get into your Wednesday. Maybe just an isolated shower or storm at best. Better storm chances remain off to our west today. That stuff will not impact our area until we get towards the end of the week. And unfortunately, over the weekend, I know everybody's looking forward to having another good weekend out there for once. It's not happening this weekend, unfortunately. Hour-by-hour forecast show you exactly where that temperature trend's headed. Up to around 88 degrees as an overall average for our area. Like I mentioned, some places I think will hit 90. Other places will generally remain in the mid-80s. For the most part, getting up into the upper 80s, right around 88. Evening's looking fantastic. We will start to lose the cloud cover, what is out there at least, as we get into your evening hours. Temperatures still remaining on the mild side, around 74 around 10 o'clock this evening. Weather where you live forecast looks like this: 86 degrees in Lawrenceburg and 90 in Tuscumbia, 88 in Fayetteville with those mix of sun and clouds. A little bit of a breeze out there. Gusty winds around maybe 10 to 15 miles per hour out of the southeast today. Hometown forecast: 86 degrees in Linville, 86 in Pulaski and Ardmore, 86 in Loretto, 87 in Waynesboro, and 87 in Mount Pleasant. Across northern Alabama, that's where you're going to find the chance at hitting 90 today. Could even get up to maybe 91 in Decatur, 89 in Athens, 89 in Rogersville, 90 like I mentioned over there in the Shoals and Tuscumbia, 87 in Eva, and 88 degrees over there in Owens Crossroads. Futurecast isn't really going to show much other than the temperatures and the cloud cover. We'll continue to see that mix of sun and clouds today, and that will continue into the early evening hours, then should become mostly, if not completely, clear at about 9 to 10 o'clock tonight. As we get into tomorrow morning, we'll start to see those clouds increase. Probably looking at more cloud cover tomorrow with that chance of an isolated shower or storm during the afternoon. At noon, might start to see some of those showers and storms pop up. For the most part, we're going to be dry. Again, I don't think everybody's going to see shower chances. I think most places are dry for your Wednesday, and that will allow our temperatures to get right up back towards 90 in some places. 89 for a high tomorrow in Athens, 90 in Decatur, 87 in Huntsville, 88 in Columbia, 87 in Mount Pleasant, and 86 degrees in Lawrenceburg, 90 once again over there in the Shoals. Rain chances, I told you about it. Unfortunately, it's coming over the weekend once again. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's going to be the best shot at showers and storms, and unfortunately, we're going to have to watch for the chance at strong and even severe storms all 3 days. Storm Prediction Center does have an outlook out there. I'll show you that here very, very shortly, but first, let's walk through what could happen over the course of the weekend with the European Futurecast here. Friday, we'll be watching a cluster of showers and storms off to the northwest. That will track on through. There's a chance that there could be another redevelopment of a cluster of showers and storms during the late evening into the early overnight hours going into the day on Saturday 4 a.m. See here. At this point, the way you kind of read this model, it's not really showing it up here. If you track it down here, this is kind of where it shows the showers and storms potential. This just shows the chance of precipitation for a 3-hour period. So it's not showing you exactly where things are at that given moment, but you can kind of see how things move along here with that model guidance. 3 p.m. on Saturday. Also watching another cluster that will develop off to our west potentially and track on through. All of these clusters could contain some gusty winds, maybe some damaging winds as well. That's where that severe weather risk comes into play. And I'm keeping an eye on Sunday. Sunday looks a lot more intriguing in regards to a chance at some severe weather. I think if I had to pick one of those 3 days, it will probably be Sunday, where we see I'm not saying a very, very high chance of severe weather, but the highest of the 3, the best chance of the 3, I think might end up coming on Sunday potentially. Going to have to watch the timing though. If it does happen like the European Model says here at 8 a.m. as it tracks on through, probably not looking at a huge severe weather risk with this. If it happens in the afternoon, you're probably looking at a little bit of a decent severe weather potential for your Sunday, unfortunately. So we'll watch that very closely, as showers and storms are in the forecast for your Sunday as well. Friday and Saturday are the days that the Storm Prediction Center does have that level 2 out of 5, that slight risk for parts of our area. I don't want you to focus in too much on specifics, as you'll see a change here in what happens between Friday and Saturday. So Friday right now, it does have things mainly west of 65, but Saturday it has things further to the south. So again, I would not really call out specifics right now to say, Florence, you're not in it on, Friday, but you're in it on Saturday, or, Fayetteville, you're not in it at all for the moment right now. I do think that everybody generally has a chance at strong and even severe storms across our area, not only Friday, but also Saturday and Sunday as well. So we'll continue to fine tune the forecast over the next several days. Nothing to be overly concerned about or worried, especially if you have any of those outdoor plans. I would not cancel them right now. The way that this kind of setup goes for the early summer months, any little change can lead to a big time forecast adjustment, where you might end up seeing showers and storms on Saturday end up being well to our south or well to our north. So we're kind of in that time frame now where we're still fine-tuning things, so don't cancel any weekend plans, but I would go ahead and suggest having a backup plan in place just in case you do have to use it. But just know that we'll keep fine-tuning the forecast over the next several days, not only with the rain and storm chances, but also the chance at a few strong and even severe storms. That's your latest forecast here from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Fred Gossage will be in at 5 p.m. to have another look at that storm threat and another check on your 7-day forecast. Until then, I hope everybody has a fantastic Tuesday afternoon.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.